Hello there, how you doing? I hope you're well. I'm out doing a kayak camping trip tonight and I've brought with me a product that I've been sent by ALLPOWERS. It is a power station and a solar charger. Now unfortunately I didn't get here in time enough to use the solar charger, so I'll show you that on another day, possibly tomorrow if the sun's out. This is what we got. Not that, that's something else altogether. Right, so in this box you've got this power station. It has a wireless charge. You just stick your phone on the top. As you can see, nice carry handle. Power it on here by pressing and holding, and then that sort of like powers up. There we go, so we can see the screen. It's got a nice little light. Oh, I've just turned it off by accident. I'm doing well, you're doing well, Carl. Right, I've got it on again. Right, it's got a nice little light here with a couple of settings, which is really quite bright. That's just blinded me. And then you can turn on these two separate things individually. So you've got power here for electric sockets, 220 to 240 volts, 600 watts. Turn that off because I don't want that on. And then we've got USB power output here. So you've got two USB-Cs and two standard USBs. As for charging, as I say, in this box here, this is the solar panel, which I'll show you in a bit. AC charge, AC overload protector, and then there's a solar car input all behind there. Look, nice. So just for the time being, what I'm going to do is I need to charge that up because my inflatable boat, my kayak, has been going down, so I need to make sure that I can inflate that tomorrow, and that was playing up a little bit earlier. But also I've got an electric blanket inside my sleeping bag there, and I'm going to use this to heat my sleeping bag up because I'm a ruddy genius. Right, let's get this on. So all I need to do is plug this in because I know the screen's gone off, but there we go. So that should now start to show as charging. Oh, I haven't turned it on, that's why. That's now, yeah, see the green light come on, so that's now charging that up. There we go, I'll leave that to it. So it's getting a bit dark, but I think you can see, so that's now on green, so that's charged. If we just, do I have to press that? Yeah, okay. So it's telling me that 97% of the battery has been used, 15 watts output, 13 watts output. I'm also currently charging a couple of torches. So yeah, take this one off now, because that's done. Okay, so I've been using this little beauty to keep everything charged, so still at 92%. I'm going to be heading to bed soon, so I'm going to try something out tonight. I've got this electric blanket with me, and I'm going to set this up. So I need to turn on the socket power, which I've done, and then turn on the electric blanket. You see the little red lights just come on. Turn that on. I'm not gonna set it high, probably just 4 or 5. It goes all the way up to 9 and high, so it's got 10 settings. So we'll put it in the middle. Oops, just turned it off by accident. And then set the timer for, well, 4 hours. We'll just leave that running and see what that gets down to. Right, okay, so interestingly, I don't know whether you can see this. If I move the light back, you probably can. There we go, look. So it's now using 142 watts. If I just leave the camera there for a second and play about with the temperature, what happens? So I've just gone up to 7. Hasn't changed, has it? Gone up to 9. Now I think it'd be alright, so I'm just going to leave it on 5 anyway. So currently using 137 watts, 136 watts output. Hopefully this will heat my sleeping bag up really nicely. That's the plan. Alright, so this has been running for a little while now. As you can see, the battery's down to about 65%. The sleeping bag is lovely and warm. Oh yeah. Good work, ALLPOWERS power station. So the generator is now down to 57%, currently charging my phones. As I say, heated my sleeping bag last night, warmed my electric blanket up, which was great. I've charged all sorts of it since. I've kept a light running using it, and now I've got it plugged into the solar panel that it comes with. Now this is a 100 watt solar panel. There is a stand so that it positions at the right angle. There's a case at the back with all the gubbins in and the leads to connect things. There are other additional leads as well to connect it to laptops and stuff, I think. And I've currently got it plugged in here. Now what I want you to bear in mind is it is mid-December and it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Sun rose just over half an hour ago, just over there. So that's why I've got it pointed in that direction. So it's hovering between 1 and 2 watts input. We'll come back and have a look at that in the next half hour or so and see if it's improved. But yeah, there won't be much input at the moment. It's winter, so the sun's at its well, we're heading towards the solstice, so the sun's the furthest away it's going to be pretty much. So yeah, it's just gone up to 2. So as the sun gets a little bit more up, if it clears, we might get a bit more. Right, so it's now 10 o'clock. The input from the solar panel has been hovering between 1, 2 and 3. But yeah, I mean, the cloud has come in an awful lot thicker. So kind of understandable, you're not going to get a lot today, as I say, middle of winter. Anyway, point is, really been enjoying using this. Thank you to ALLPOWERS for sending me it out. You will see this in some of my future videos because it's a good bit of kit and I will be using it. Might even live in the van because it's a handy thing just to have with you when you're out and about. And I've got some winter van camps planned and I'm planning on using that to heat an electric blanket in the van because I think that's a good idea. Alright, thanks for watching. Thanks to ALLPOWERS. You take care of yourself. You know what to do about liking and subscribing. Cheerio.